Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Chumash Casino Resort here in beautiful Santa Ynez, California for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Gary Shaw Productions in association with the Santa Ynez Band of Chumash Indians and Showtime. This bout coming away is sanctioned by the NABO, the supervisor Rudy Paz, along with the California State Athletic Commission, Chairman Chris Mears and Vice Chairman John Frierson. Introducing our judges at ringside. From West Covina, California, Raul Cais. Also from West Covina, Marty Denkin. And from Buena Park, California, Chuck Hassett. Our referee in charge of the action, he'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Jerry Cantu. All right, fans, here we go with the Showbox main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the NABO Lightweight Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the Chumash Casino Resort in Santa Ynez, it's showtime! Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing blue trunks with gold trim. He weighed in at the lightweight limit of 135 pounds. His record stands at 21 wins, 2 losses, with 11 wins coming by way of knockout. He is ranked the NABO number 4 lightweight from Brenton Harbor, Michigan, introducing the challenger, Courtney Burton. And is across the ring, the defending champion on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing turquoise trunks and weighing in at 134 3/4 pounds. His fine record stands at 21 wins, only 1 defeat, with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the defending NABO lightweight champion from Atlanta, Georgia, introducing the Extreme Machine, Ivo Elder. Once again, Jerry Cantu, our referee in charge, now to give instructions. 12 rounds of championship boxing scheduled.
Second main. Courtney, your trunks are just slightly high. This is right around where the gold and blue touch, that's legal. You understand me? Okay. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Touch them up. Good luck to both of you. Obey my commands at all times.
It's somewhat ironic as you look at the numbers. Burton's the taller guy with the longer reach, but he needs to be the pressure fighter and shorten the distance between the two, Nick.
And once again, no 3 knockdown or standing 8 count. You could be saved by the bell in the final round. Referee or doctor can stop the fight. Points to recognize because we saw a little bloodletting there in our first match. And here we go
my commands at all times,
with
gentlemen.
our main event, final fight of the year for Showbox in 2004. Ivo Elder is the left-hander. Courtney Burton will switch up plenty. Steve, I think he's equally effective from both sides of the plate.
Well, it'll be interesting to see at what point he turns southpaw. I'm pretty sure he will turn southpaw, and probably pretty early in the fight.
Left-hander now is Ivo Elder.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet, gentlemen.
Fascinating to see which way he'll go. He likes to let you come to him, step back, maybe counter, and then move out. But will he be more aggressive against Burton, who had some trouble making weights in his prior fights? In fact, last couple, 2-3, he had no excuses, just saying I didn't come in top conditions. And he looked a little dried out yesterday, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Malcolm Garrett, his cornerman, said told us he was dehydrated. Now, of course, with the weigh-in that much, that good 26, 28 hours in advance of the fight. A lot of times that was low.
Keep him up. You've been warned. That was real low. Let's go. Let's go.
Jerry Cantu, the referee.
That's 2 low blows by Elder in the first minute of the fight.
I'll tell you, when I saw Burton with 3 loads of pasta going up to his room last night, I knew he's not going to come into this fight weighing what he weighed at the weigh-in, 135. That's a cinch. Elder playing it cautiously.
Burton's last fight, Nick, he was dropped by a very controversial punch thrown by Emmanuel Augustus. Referee ruled it low. Teddy Atlas, ESPN, who called the fight, didn't think it was low.
Pull the head.
The fight could have ended right there. Instead, Burton won a very controversial, very bad decision.
No doubt. Burton in the blue, Ebo Elder in turquoise. Burton hasn't switched up. That's a surprise. First 2 minutes of this round. He says he just does it to get closer and not lose anything in transition. And there, Burton landing with a left.
Fight out of
as they tie up in the middle.
Fight out.
And they do fight out of it. Burton with the lead right now. He switched up just momentarily to get closer to Elder. It goes back to orthodox. Elder trying to pick his shots, pick his spots. Burton with a nice counter punch of his own. That right hand backed Elder off.
Yeah, and it came right after another Elder body punch that may have been low. I don't want to say it was. I can't be sure, but it looked like it might have been low. A left hand.
Interesting, Steve, because as you always say, what do? Do you stop doing that? He's been warned, but it's part of his game plan. Elder not strictly a headhunter. Trying to be short and economical with his punches as we close out the first round, and it's Courtney Burton backing off Ebo Elder at the bell.
Close round.
Yeah.
Good round.
Glad you're scoring, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
That's a good feeling out round. Exactly. Good feeling out round. Sometimes, you know, he lunges. He leaps in. Sometimes you want to wait for him to leap in and make him pay when he's coming in. You know what I mean? Don't be in such a hurry. If he's trying to jump forward, you might want to just slide back just a hair. You know what I mean? And catch him when he comes in. Or when he backs up, go with him. Close the gap immediately. Take a little sip, drink it down.
You're good. Good job,
Real
brother.
good, real good.
Your balance is beautiful, baby. Keep that jab pumping, though, okay?
Keep going with that.
In the first round, Jerry Cantu, the referee, called a couple of low blows. That's way low. And then there were a couple of low blows that weren't called. Actually, Burton landed a low blow before Elder did, and there's another low blow. That one to the hip. Doesn't hurt as much as when you get hit in the family jewels, but low is low, right?
Oh, yeah. Round 2 scheduled for 12. Ebo Elder comes out left-handed. That's his normal stance. And then the orthodox fighter for now is Courtney Burton. As again,
Watch the
I
head,
want to remind you, he
Watch the
switches up a lot. We've seen him fight the majority of his fights left-handed, in fact, at times. He is a natural right-hander. Burton needs this fight, Steve, no doubt about it.
Pull the head down.
Elder now beating up on Burton, who stopped punching and ran into an assortment of shots. Elder trying to close distance. Trained by his father, Greg. He wanted to be short and economical with his shots. Maybe not run around as much, Steve.
Yeah, I see, and you see that Burton's been a pro a lot longer, but not really much of an experience, despite the fact that Elder took so much time off. So both of these guys have not exactly been consistent.
Fight out of there.
Does it strike you that Elder's slugging a little bit more than he said that he wouldn't move around as much, perhaps, and would slug, but is that the greatest of ideas, in your opinion?
You know, he does it every fight, Nick, and I don't think it's the best idea, but what he's doing now in this round is when they punch, he's punching last and pulling out. So he's making the last statement, and that's a positive.
Now he's punching first as well, but here comes Burton lunging in with a left hook. Now he'll go southpaw. Let's see if he'll stay that way. Elder sparred with southpaws strictly, and Elder runs into a combination. So Burton slipping shots now, but not firing, so he's been effective out of the left-handed stance already, Steve.
Looks like Elder's plan when Burton turns is to dig that left hand to the body.
Good move, but now Elder runs into another lead left hook as back to the orthodox position goes Courtney Burton.
Pull the head down.
Steve, it's got to be confusing if you're effective. I'm not saying that this guy Burton's a hellacious hitter with from both sides of the plate, but again, he's effective.
He is. He's a natural righty, but
No, Bob. Come on, let's go.
Let's get up and once. That's interesting.
Let's clean it up, people. That's okay. You ready? Let's go.
Jerry Cantu saying clean it up. Burton southpaw now. Elder digging back. Another low blow wasn't caught. The referee with a view of Elder's back, so he missed that.
An interesting point. When now Burton's switching so much that we're not going to say every time he switches, but when he fights lefty, Elder hasn't fought a southpaw since fighting Ricky Williams, the former U.S. Olympian, who he fought 6 or 7 or 8 times in the amateurs. Has not fought a southpaw as a pro, so that might be an advantage for Burton when he turns around. Elder's not used to fighting somebody who boxes like he does.
I agree. And just again to amplify that point, it isn't. He's effective from the southpaw position. He could stay there. A lot of guys just do it to switch and confuse, and they don't do much.
You're right. His best punch is his straight left.
Good job.
Another close round.
Big air. Big air. Wrench it out. Wrench it out. Hey, look here now. Look here. Hey. All right. Where's that fast man? Okay, listen, man. Listen. All right, listen. How you feel? Okay, look here. All right. Now you're reaching, and you don't look like that you're in your rhythm. Okay. Okay.
We've seen some unintentional fouls. I'd like to think they've been unintentional. We look at action from round 2, and that was a butt right in the middle of the face. These guys are leaning in against each other, and there's going to be more butts. And now we have Ebo. Looks like Ebo's a little more guilty than Burton there of taking each other down. That looked like synchronized boxing because they went down and
They got up at the same time. They got up at the
time.
same time.
New Olympic sport.
You know, Ebo wanted to put some rounds in the bank and really start early, but I think he's having trouble in that department. I give Burton the first round for sure. Now it's Elder cracking back. Burton in the blue and in the turquoise from the southpaw stance is Ebo Elder, whose dad, his trainer, wants him to shorten up his shots a little bit, be a little bit more economical. So here he comes, closing distance that way, banging a right hook to the body. And now underneath with that left.
Tell you what Ebo's doing there. That was a big right hook by Elder, but what he's been doing in this fight is he's reaching. And that's surprising from Elder, because I usually think he's a better boxer than that.
Yeah, his dad warned him about that after the second.
You know, when you reach, two bad things happen. One is you leave yourself much more open, and 2 is you throw yourself off balance because you overextend.
Steve, you talked about Burton being the puncher in this matchup. What about the distance they're fighting at? Is Burton fighting an intelligent fight, in your opinion?
I think he's fighting a more intelligent fight than Elder is, to be honest with you, because he's taking advantage of the opportunities when they're there. Right now, he's coming forward.
No pushing.
Looks very composed. Courtney Burton, as he goes left-handed once again, chasing Ebo Elder. Elder stands his ground and tries to nail Burton coming in, but he's backing off, and there's a cut.
Bad cut, right eye of Elder.
And now Burton swinging for the fences a little bit. He sees the blood. Elder backing off. That blood's got to be bothering him. Corner of the right eye, but it's dripping down and looks to be obscuring some of Elder's vision as he cranks up his offense with a show of urgency here. Minute to go in round 3, scheduled for 12, but it's Burton, the aggressor. Elder catches him with a counter. Burton with a right that lands. Back answers Elder. Burton with a wild miss, gets clipped in the top of the head and driven back by Elder.
Wow, the pace has picked up, Nick. It really has this round, and maybe some of that is because of the cut. That's the 4th time at least that we know of that Elder's been cut over the right eye. It happened against Dagoberto Nahara on our air. It happened against Oscar Diaz, and it happened against Fernando Trejo.
And what happened again here is a low blow by Elder, and he was warned by the referee again. Ebo Elder now putting punches together. Burton takes those on the gloves. Barrels forward from a southpaw stance, digs that that left to the body of Elder. So Elder backing up, and he fights well backing up. Now he stands his ground and shortens those shots up and catches Burton coming in. Burton's back to orthodox.
Making me dizzy.
That's what I like about him, though.
Big air. Big air. Got a little cut. We're going to stop it. We're going to stop it. Okay. Big air. Big air. Vaseline, big. You got him covered. Okay. Are your arms feeling okay? Yeah. Your arms feeling okay? What was that? You need that? right, hey. All right, now look. You are a little bit hurt right now, okay? I know.
How's that eye doing here?
It's a headbutt. He's okay. He's okay.
No headbutt, it was a punch.
Yeah, it was. I assure you.
We're looking for round 3 where that cut came from. And watch Burton's left hand. And you saw he followed through with an elbow. That very well could have been what caused the cut. And now you see Burton switching. An elbow with the uppercut. Low again. He's pushing referee Jerry Cantu's patience. And Nick, one quick point. I saw no pressure applied to the cut. They used an end swell over Elder's cut, which is on the eyelid, but no pressure directly to the cut.
Well, both guys will not be reluctant to get down and dirty if they have to. If they feel they're getting mugged in any way, they both made it clear they would fight at the other guy's level. So Elder has felt his own blood. The blood seems to have been stopped, the flow of blood for now. Burton coming forward. He's in the blue and yellow. And Elder with a crisp combination, first to the head, then to the body, and then that left cross that backed off Burton.
I'll tell you, Burton, I thought did real well in round 3, but Ebo's body punching is really effective. What could determine this fight as much as the cut is how the referee allows Elder to punch to the body.
Elder bleeding again. Letting his hands go. Good combinations from Elder. Nice overhand left hand. Burton a little squared up as he tries to roll under some punches. But it's Elder getting off first and fighting effectively, even backing up. Burton backs off and resets from the other side.
Here's some strategy to consider, Nick. Elder's cut over the right eye. The blood is clearly going in his eye. It's going to affect his vision. Burton should box orthodox, not southpaw, because he can jab at the eye with his lead left hand if he fights from an orthodox stance.
Great point. It just seems that he's more effective as a lefty, though.
It does. Well, he certainly punches harder as a lefty.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to change that. Burton content to slug it out with Elder. Elder trying to roll under shots and come back with something of his own, rifling that jab once, then twice, backing up, resetting, trying to create the kind of distance he's comfortable
Last
with.
warning, okay? Okay, let's go.
Last warning for Ebo Elder to keep him up.
And you know, anytime a referee says last warning in the 4th round, Nick, the ref has backed himself into a corner. Rightfully so in this case, because he's missed a lot of low blows. But 3rd warning, he has to take a point next time. Once he takes 1 point, he has to take 2 points, and then you're looking at a possible DQ. So let's see what happens.
Good two-way action here as they both slug. A little holding and hitting from Burton. Elder cranking it up, keeping his gloves up, trying to protect that eye. Comes with the jab, then backs off. Fires the combination, backs off again. Burton trying to roll in under those shots. Now waiting himself. So Elder gets off first. Good pace to this 4th round as we head to the bell.
Look for the return of America's Fight Night in February. Showtime Championship Boxing is back with a rematch between undisputed welterweight champion Corey Spinks and former junior welterweight title holder Zab Judah.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Take another swing.
Doing a good job. You're busting them up good. He's busting up real bad.
You need to keep walking them down.
Doctor's over there looking at him real good.
Thank you. Doc, working good. Working good, Doc. Okay, but have another set. Okay, listen. Hey, look. Hey, now I want to see some presence of mind in there, okay? Head feints, head movement, short shots. Use the ring a little bit. Catch him coming to you, and don't make a big fight out of it, okay? Now, hey, you ready? All right, you're boxing good. Okay. Hey, give me some more Vaseline. Water. There you go. Okay, Vaseline, Bishop.
Good enough?
That's not. That's all right. That's all right. You got some good Vaseline on that thing?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, you're boxing good. It's a very close fight. Now, hey, I want you to start using your hand speed, okay? And listen to me. Listen to me. When he goes right-handed, left hands to the body, taking your head out. When he goes left-handed, right hooks to the body.
I like Greg Elder's cool. No panic. He knows he's in tough, his son is. And speaking of tough, how do you have it at?
I have dead even, and you'll notice, of course, the break there between rounds 4 and 5 was a lot. The break was probably 2 minutes, not 1 minute. The reason for that, the referee came in and looked at Elder's cut. That's a relatively new rule, which is an excellent rule. Why should the referee have to make his determination in 60 or really more like 40 seconds? He should take his time. Fighter's welfare comes first.
Evo Elder opening up here early in the 5th. Trying to put punches together, cautious. Don't want to run into anything again. Blood has stopped for now as he buries a left to the body of Burton. Burton walking in, now he switched. He's southpaw in there. Elder trying that hook to the body. Burton jumps in with that right. Elder walked into a shot, but battled back and moves Burton, who backs off big time.
Yeah, that left hand of Elder might have been his best punch so far in the fight. Certainly affected Burton. He's really backed up.
Got to have a steam up now, Elder.
Let's go.
Burton with his hands down as he resets from the orthodox stance and shoots a lead right to the face of Elder, who's bleeding again. For the right eye. Burton ringing shots, coming forward, still from the left-handed position. They want him to go to the body.
Break, take a step back. Okay, let's go.
I talked at the top, Nick, about Elder's focus, maturity, and patience. It's being tested because that eye is bothering him. There's no doubt. He's blinking. He's pointing at it, and the blood is going into his eye. There's no doubt about it.
Burton continues to work from the southpaw stance. Elder cracks first there, hovering up, going low, running into a little baby right hand from Burton. Elder spins out now in the middle of the ring, pecking with the jab. Burton trying to beat him up inside.
Tough physical grueling fight there. And Elder needs that focus because 1, he's cut. 2, he's been warned at least 3 times for low blows. 3, he's fighting a guy who turns southpaw and back to right-handed every few seconds.
And Evo's mouthpiece is on the floor now. As he gets hit with a nice shot from Burton just before the bell.
What do you say? Good work, baby, good work. All right, it's time now. Good, you're good. Good work. He's all busted up, he's ready to go. All right, but you gotta stay busy, all right? Shoot that body once in a while. You know what I mean? Relax. A little more to the body. Deep breaths. There you go. Get a couple deep breaths here. You want to spit it right here. All right. Hey.
We don't need no extracurricular stuff after the bell, okay?
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. Don't worry about it. Relax. Don't fight with him.
Action from round 5. Elder, big punches. That left hand rocked Burton. Is his best punch of the fight. He keeps firing, and Burton has to be careful because Elder is now the aggressor. Another left. Watch the left hand. Right here, Elder, boom. And you see Burton's right hand was way down. And action from the end of round 5. Mouthpiece comes out of Elder. It was knocked out by Burton.
Let's go. Keep it clean, gentlemen. Watch your heads.
Burton, as you see, now is orthodox. There he goes from switches up. He's a righty, now he's a lefty. But Steve, Elder not doing a bad job. It doesn't seem, certainly it's throwing him off, but it doesn't seem as if he's hesitating. He still continues to show good hand speed.
Ebo's no big puncher, Nick, and that's hurting him in this fight because he's landed, I think, the bigger single shots, or at least the cleaner ones.
Really haven't discouraged Burton, you're right. Burton squared up in front of Elder.
Well, that's the danger of switching all the time. You get caught in the middle, and you can't punch, and you offer your opponent a bigger target.
Elder's got to outbox him, Steve.
Let your hands go. Defensive jab, Ebo.
Interesting in the corner, too. It seems that ever since that cut opened, the corner, and that's Dr. Michael Baer, who's the cut man in Ebo's corner, has been a lot more concerned with using the end swell for the swelling as opposed to controlling the cut and the blood.
Good jab, baby. Good jab.
Elder gets off, backs up.
Come on, baby. Turn him loose.
Now in the exchange, it's Burton getting the best of that. So Burton flashing some decent hand speed. Burton unintimidated by Ebo Elder. This will be apparent.
Time. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. Take a breath. Let's go, Courtney. Fight time. You ready? All right.
Burton's trainer, Malcolm Garrett, told him, take your time, stretch out,
no
relax,
more. Keep your punches up.
Get your wind back. He has 5 minutes.
Nick, Jerry Cantu rushed the fighter there, which I don't think he should do. The fighter, according to the rules, has 5 minutes, and if Burton wanted to use the 5 minutes, he had every right to do so.
So Elder should jump on Burton, right?
Yeah.
No doubt. Elder flicking the jab once, twice, but Burton seems to have got his legs back. Got his offense going again.
Okay, let's go.
Burton cracking with a follow-up left hand as he tries to close the gap continually, avoiding a flurry from Elder. Looping a right hand that sinks in, and now lefts to the body. Elder's in fighting against the ropes.
Let's go.
Burton likes it here. It's Ebo Elder battling back. Running into a straight right hand as Burton turns it up before the bell.
All right.
Probably make it a 10-8 round, huh? With the point deduction.
I agree.
Okay. Come here. Big air, big air. Big air. Give me a spray bottle, Bishop. I gotta have some spray bottle. Okay, ice packs. Okay. All right. Look. Close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, now look. Are you hurt? Take some big air.
If you want to see why Cantu took a point away from Ebo, well, this is action from throughout the fight. Watch all the low blows. 3. Here comes number 4. That one was to the thigh and very low. No doubt about that right hand either. And we check out the end of the round. Nick, this was toe-to-toe action. Couple of butts, couple of punches, couple of shots after the bell. And these guys are giving everything they have. They have to because each guy's fighting so hard.
Really solid camera work there as we are halfway home. If this goes 12, Ebo Elder. Got to light that fire. He hasn't been able, Steve, in all honesty. He's had his moments to be able to solve Courtney Burton. He's getting back up here, though, as Elder starts to fire, put punches together nicely, but runs into a left counter by Burton. Burton looks so wild and really unorthodox moving forward and closing distance, Steve, but he's blunted the attack of Elder nicely.
Well, that's it. Elder lands some big shots. He landed a big right hook, left hand combination, but every time he opens up, Burton takes the opportunity to punch back himself, and he's landed his biggest shots when Elder is finished punching with his biggest shots.
We've completed 6. They're scheduled for 12. How do you have it on the card, Steve?
Because of that 10-8 round in the 6th with the point deduction from Ebo for low blows, I have Burton 57-56. This is a very close fight, Nick. And what happens next time Ebo lands low? What does the referee do?
Elder backs off, spins, and goes to work again. Uppercut there. Combination from Elder. Taken on the gloves, though, by Burton. Burton knows how to fight, Steve. Not a big hitter, but he knows how to fight.
What I'd be telling Ebo to do, when he lands big, get out. You know, land a couple and get out. It's only when he stays in there, and this is the case in his last 6 fights. That's when he gets hit.
You know, it's funny, Greg Elder didn't want him to move so much because he felt his son was off balance a lot. Stand and fight a little bit, but it's not been the right thing to do here. I feel he could get moving again.
Body shots, Ebo.
He's certainly not out of this fight by any means. As you say, you have it a 1-point Burton lead. There was no time to panic, but he hadn't been able to solve this puzzle.
And to revisit one of the themes at the start, right now Courtney Burton's pouring it on. It looks like he rehydrated himself plenty after struggling to make 135. But you know what? It's only round 7. It's a 12-round fight. Who knows? Maybe he boots out toward the end.
Oh yeah, he's been known to get gassed before. We've seen it.
Yeah, happened with Julio Diaz. You see 7 rounds or more, Ebo Elder only 1 KO, 7 or more Burton only 2. Lends itself to make you think this is going the distance, the cuts and low blows aside.
Ebo's feeling that blood again, but it's relatively under control. Combination from Burton as he plows forward, digs a couple of lefts underneath. Elder cracking back, but being forced to fight backing up as Burton comes forward. Nice counter right hand for Burton, but here comes Elder again. And now they trade at the bout. Wow. What a good round.
Hey, man, that was a awesome combination. Water? Little water? Okay. How you feel? All right, hey, that was a beautiful finish to that round, bud. All right, hey, where's that slug bottle? Spray bottle. Take a little water and rinse. Spit it out. Get him. No? Big air. Need a blow? I'm good. All right. You got any adrenaline to put in his nose? Put some adrenaline in his nose. We're running out of time.
This fight's getting better by the round. Action from round 7. They trade. Watch the accuracy of Burton's shots. Same action. Well, he kind of grazed Elder with those shots, but when Ebo's moving straight back, he's definitely a bigger target.
7 in the bank. And Steve, I got the feeling both of these guys at least showing us at this stage that they could fight, that they want to fight all night.
Let's go, Mr. Ebo.
Will somebody slow down? That really could be the difference. How much this pace has taken anything out of anybody. Ebo Elder backing up right now, and it's Burton coming forward. Burton with a lead right hook. Southpaw stance. Elder trying to read those punches, pick them off, and get that jab flowing himself. Now it's Elder putting punches together, straight right. Jab. Stop Burton in his tracks, but Burton's coming forward again. Elder turning him. Trying to get out of the way of those shots, making Burton miss there. Burton wisely taking those shots on his gloves as he barrels forward. Now it's an inside fight, but it's Ebo backing off, doubling that jab. Underneath with a nice left hand that got Burton's attention. Good punch by Ebo Elder. There goes the blood again. Elder sinks that lead left home and then follows with a right. Uppercut by Elder again. Fans with that right.
Boy,
slowed down offensively a little bit.
He has, and he's chasing, but he's not landing. I'll tell you, there's a lot about both guys to be positive about in this fight. Ivo has so much going against him with the cut, the low blows. And Burton, I thought focus and consistency would be a problem. He's been very focused and very consistent throughout the fight. His effort has been consistent.
Absolutely. It seems that he's taken some of this round off, and Ivo Elder's got some fire back in him, and maybe a little bit more confidence here as he is perhaps feeling he's made a dent in Courtney Burton. Burton really not letting his hands go much. Slugfest here from Elder. Now he backs off. So the pace slowing some here in the 8th. Well, say that Ivo Elder cranks it up again.
A little bit of swelling under Burton's right eye.
No doubt about it, he's been hit a lot, Steve. He's taken a lot of shots on the gloves, but he has been hit a lot.
Nick, do you think Ivo's got to the body less after that point deduction? Seems it.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a couple of rounds now, and basically it's mostly head hunting and the uppercuts. Burton turned nicely there. There are a couple of body shots from Elder. Elder starting to wing shots.
Well, Ivo's been busier this round, no doubt about it. And with 4 to go, this is a very close fight.
And an exciting one as we complete the 8th.
Right now.
What's up, baby? Hey, you want this shit?
Yeah.
You gotta get it now.
Give me
okay?
some with some
you gotta
adrenaline
relax
now.
a little bit. All right? Give me a
Get
deep
my
breath.
bag of adrenaline.
Deep breath. Deep
Fuck
breath.
that, get the bag.
Relax. Relax. Give me a deep breath. Courtney, relax, okay? Listen. Relax and use your jab. Box this round, okay? You take this round, keep those hands high, just box this round, okay?
Just pick 'em
real
apart.
smart this round, okay? I want a real smart round this round, okay?
We're gonna
You ain't
box
gotta
this
rush him.
round, take a rest. We're gonna box real nice, okay? Pick him apart. Make him step. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands up.
You want to spin it? Go ahead. Right here.
Interesting strategy. Back off a little bit, but outbox Ivo Elder. So I think it's got to start with keeping at the end of the jab. Let's see what Courtney Burton does. He's orthodox now. So he wants a jab he wants to go out in that stance and flicks the jab a couple of times. Elder reading, taking the lead himself here. Burton with a body shot that lands, and Ivo Elder gets it in stride himself. Now backs off, runs into a little right hand, really gets pushed back there, Steve. And now Elder with a crisp combination, landing. Burton getting a little tired, perhaps. His corner indicated that.
Yeah, he started this round very effectively, then got hit a couple of shots in return. These guys are taking turns. I mean, it's that simple. Every time one guy gets a little momentum, the other guy punches back, lands, takes the momentum right back. And you know, as you see Burton move a lot more laterally and backward, this is a very spongy ring, Nick. That favors the guy coming forward, because the guy moving more, well, his feet are sinking in more. It's kind of like boxing or running in sand.
Yeah, it takes away your legs, doesn't it? Burton really not doing much offensively. He's back southpaw, but Elder, Steve, in my opinion, should really jump in here. He knows he's in a close fight and very likely behind. He's had that point deduction.
Ivo's not forgetting to throw the jab. Actually, I could say the same of Burton. He's been jabbing throughout the fight too, but the work rate has really dropped for Burton.
Burton getting a little wild there. Ivo looks a little tired himself. In the 9th. And now Elder stopped punching with his head down. Burton wisely with that nice cleanup shot took care of business. Look at the eye of Ivo Elder there.
His face,
starting to
boy.
swell, huh? His face is swelling.
He doesn't look like the same person that walked in the ring a half hour ago.
He's going wide. You go up the middle. Up the middle.
Ivo Elder in tough. He's got a 5-fight win streak this year. With big plans for 2005, but with a very big obstacle in front of him in the person of Courtney Burton. Blue and gold, who's coming forward now from the left-handed stance.
2005 for both of these guys, Nick, is going to start a little later than usual because they're going to both need a rest after this fight.
The crowd not complaining. They're into it here in Santa Ynez.
Another tough round. Burton's landed the bigger shots, but Ebo's been busier.
Elder follows up his jab. Body shots, not much on him. Now it was Burton getting off first. Elder a little bit wild, hanging the chin out there, and he gets hit after the bell and rocked back by a right hand. Definitely after the bell. Let's listen.
After we get, I'm going to take a point. No, I didn't take a point, no point. I talked to him.
No deduction. He said if it happens again, he'll take a point.
Come on.
Boy, happens again, Ebo Elder may be out.
Let's get him going, guys. We got a minute.
after the bell.
Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Okay, what round we got? Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Father God, in Jesus' name, fill this man with power.
Right now.
Fill him, Father. Fill him. Bless him.
Yeah.
Let him be willing to do what he's got to do, God. Okay, now listen. Water. Okay.
Greg Elder calling for help from a higher place. Listen to the bell. Nick called that one flush. That was clearly after the bell. And it should have been a point deduction.
Steve, I was going to say, what's the rule on that? It was clear as could be.
It's an unintentional foul. It's obviously at the referee's discretion, but a point deduction would have been fitting there.
We go to the 10th. A fight that has distance written all over it. But we're not complaining. The action has been,
It's been great.
That has. Through 9, Steve. You have it how?
86-84 Ebo Elder. I think that Courtney Burton has slowed down, and in a fight this close with her, this many punches landed, the work rate can be the one difference. And that's been the difference in the last 3 rounds on my card.
I actually have it even.
Yeah, this is a close fight. It's a very close fight, and if Burton doesn't get a little busier, he's running the risk of just getting outworked, even though he's landing big single punches.
As we said, we've seen him fade down the stretch a little bit.
Good hand movement, Ebo.
And his work rate has dropped off in these later rounds. Elder's put himself together. He really got hurt by that right hand after the bell. It shook him. I don't think that was grandstanding. He definitely got caught with his hands down. He got hit flush. But he's back now. Got his legs in under him.
Good jab, defensive, all the way. Shoot it to the right, shoot a little bit. Over that left uppercut.
Even Elder looks a little wild, doesn't he? Oh, they punched it once there. Both landed. Elder gets rattled by a combination to the head. Burton making a statement and then backing off. Fighting southpaw as well. Steve, with 7 minutes to go in a fight that neither guy has, you got to believe they could be behind. Both guys has to know he could be losing this fight. You got to make some changes. So let's start with Burton. What's he got to adjust?
Boy, you know, it's one of these fights at this point, Nick, because of the pace and because of the punishment that's dished out. Subtle adjustments, sure, but it's coming down to guts, stamina, and the intangibles more than it is any kind of strategy at this point.
Good point. Ebo Elder's tried to really suck it up. He's been cut. He's been rocked, albeit after the bell. Courtney Burton was hit low repeatedly.
Keep the shots up inside, okay?
Burton is first there, cracking the jab. Eluding the shots of Elder, who backs off.
No doubt who won this round, Nick. That's Burton all the way.
Crowd into this one. Elder took it on the gloves that time. Now it's Ebo Elder with combinations to close out this round.
Last time I'm going to warn you.
Elder bleeding again.
Big air.
Can't quite see it there,
Okay.
but the blood streaming down from his right eye.
Okay. All right, hey. Have you got 2 more good rounds? Okay, you gotta get some adrenaline in the nose right now. Big air, big air. Okay. Hey, listen.
Not bad. Let me take a look at it.
Hey, listen. Can you listen to me? Yeah. All right, listen. Okay, listen, bud. Listen to me and look at me, okay? This fight ain't over, and it's very close. You're one shot up.
Take a look at it.
You're one. Doc, look at it. Oh, yeah. You got it, stop. All right. Good. Okay, listen. You okay? Yeah. All right, listen. Father God, give him strength.
Take his heart away.
Good job, baby. Hey,
You keep
this
busting
is your
him up.
fight.
Keep busting
It's your
him up.
night. Work that
This is
body
your
just a
night.
little bit more. Okay? You with me? Yeah. Well, let's do it then, baby.
Take it down. Mouthpiece again.
Work the body a lot more. We haven't seen too much body work lately from Courtney Burton.
Let's go.
And we've
Guys had a
seen a
very
lot
clean
less
round.
from
Let's keep it
Ebo
the same
ever
way.
since that point deduction.
Yeah.
Kind of felt like that deduction changed his game just a little bit.
Good work. Good body shot. There you go.
Burton is again the southpaw. Evo Elder had some free shots there, but really didn't connect that cleanly. But he does drive Burton back into the corner here.
Ebo remembering to go to the body in that exchange, and when Burton's going to back straight up, Ebo's going to be all over him.
But now Burton's right-handed again.
I gave up trying to figure out which stance he's from if he switches too often.
I'm sure Ebo did too.
Ebo's face, you have to wonder on a human level how Greg Elder looks at his son's face. He doesn't look anything like the kid who came into the ring at the start of this fight. I mean, he has that gargoyle look to his face now. His right cheekbone is so swelled up. What does the father think? The father has to be a trainer right now, not a father.
He knows how blood and guts this game is, and he knew it going in.
Good body shot. Stay there, bud. Stay there. Good defense.
Between them, these two guys have fought a lot of good lightweights and junior welterweights. I have to think, and we've seen most of their fights, at least the top 10, the top level fights, this has to be the most grueling fight for either guy.
One of the things that surprises me is that Burton has neutralized a lot of the speed of Elder. I think Elder's gotten his shots in, but I thought he would have clearly the superior hand speed here. But Burton with good moves there, defensively moving his head, rolling, getting out of the way, and picking off shots with his gloves.
Gotta go low, Wes. Gotta go a little lower.
It is gut check time here.
Good work, Ebo.
Who digs deep? And both guys have dealt with bits of adversity throughout this fight. They've fought in waves. Definitely had their moments, each of them. And basically, Steve, as you said, who wants it more?
Good jab, baby. Good jab.
I have no doubt they both want it. It's who's got more left.
Back with two. Out. Come on, baby. Come on.
You know what, Nick? Customato said it first. When the skills are close, or the skill advantage is negated,
Glove was on the ground.
Let's go.
protect yourself at all times, right? But when the skills are close or negated, the will determines who wins the fight. With 3 minutes to go in this fight, I'm not so sure who has the stronger will.
Elder trying to rattle those combinations. He continues to turn. Burton continues to stalk him. Burton looking a little bit arm-weary, but able to back Elder up and get the crowd into it. So it's Ebo backing up at the bell.
Wow.
1 to go.
That was critical because I thought Elder led most of the way in that round, but Burton may have stolen it. And in a close fight, who knows? That could be the difference.
Gee, I have
Stop it. You said that's wrong. Okay. All right. All right, listen, bud. Listen.
Watch Elder almost go down here. Actually, he does go down because his left glove touched the canvas. Now, if the referee determined that was from a punch, he should have scored a knockdown.
Land some chin shots, okay? And you land the chin by hitting him hard to the body a time or two. Okay, you gotta hit him hard to the body.
You got him, baby. He didn't like the body shot. That's what set everything up. Set it up again with the body and then come back with that uppercut.
That's
okay?
right. Okay. That's right.
He's bending over when you hit him, but you got to come back with the uppercut. Okay?
Come back with that uppercut, pick him up.
We can win this fight, okay?
Right.
You're totally in the fight, okay? I need glass water. You got glass.
You in good shape. You go another 5 rounds. Now I gotta have this round.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd say, hey, you try it. I'm not saying it's been a full-fledged war by any means, but both guys have taken a lot of shots, Steve.
Nick, I think you could say it's been a full-fledged war. I really do. It's been brutal.
Oh, low blow by Burton. Not caught by the referee there. Elder with a left, another left. Crowd standing up. A lot of people here. It's a sellout crowd in Santa Ynez. Final round.
Watch your head. Stop boxing. Stop boxing. When I say stop boxing, I say stop boxing.
See, you know, you can't fight out of control. You can't get desperate for 3 minutes of this round, even though it's the last one. I don't think either guy has it totally in him, although, because it's hard to know who's the fresher fighter. And now it's Elder backing off, and I don't know what he's doing with his head down like that. He got clipped before that way, and now he's getting hit also. Elder is tired.
But he's punching back, certainly enough to prevent the referee from calling a stoppage.
Right. Now it's Elder with a second head of steam. He's got Courtney Burton's attention here. Burton rattled by combinations to the head, so he's been clipped plenty in this final round. Blood streaming from the right eye of Elder, and he gets whacked there again by Burton, who digs to the body with a right and goes southpaw. And goes orthodox. Trying to unzip Elder, find those openings. He certainly has found the cracks in the openings in this, and he's been hit himself a lot. Halfway through this final round.
I'll tell you what, Nick, round 7, 8, and 9, I thought Burton was slowing down. He really came on. I thought he took the last 2, and it's a good thing that the way in...
Oh, Elder with a left hand, and Burton is in big trouble, holding on for his life here. Steve, he's not going to make it. There goes the left. Ebo Elder.
3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right? 7, 8. Are you okay? Walk toward me. Walk toward me.
He's out on his feet, it looks like, Steve. Out on his feet.
He barely lifted his legs when the referee asked him.
You got to stop it. There's the left. And that's enough. He hit him on the way down there. An unbelievable, stunning turn of events. Reversal of fortune by Ebo Elder. Steve, I had behind...
Thank you, Lord. Hey, baby. You knocked him out. You had to have it and you did it. I love you, son. It's okay, baby.
Yeah, you did it.
Let me take it.
Courtney Burton is flat on his back. Blood streaming from the right eye as we look in and listen. It's a frightening moment now.
Jesus, thank you, Lord. Look out. Smile, baby. Yeah, look out. Look out. Look out. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. We started on the faith. I can't do without you, Lord.
Now it's Ebo. Burton is up. Ebo is victorious. Ebo Elder.
Nick, you know what? Ebo Elder right now is praying to God, and that's fine, but he should also be praying for his opponent, because this is the kind of fight where a guy who struggled to make weight can be badly hurt. Burton's effort was amazing. Thank God he had 24 hours to rehydrate himself. As a result, he gave an unbelievable effort, but he was a badly hurt fighter there in the 12th round.
Right, and Steve, moments before we were talking about how he seemed to catch that second win in the 10th and the 11th and was coming on here in the 12th so big until it suddenly changed. That left hand by Ebo Elder again and again and again. Wow, what a finish. And I have to tell you, we'll look at the scorecards. Through 11, 2 judges had Elder ahead, well, one by 2 points, one by 4 points, and one judge had it dead even. So Elder was headed for victory on the cards.
Lord, I thank you for this gladiator, this man with such heart and such skill, such determination. I pray that you make this loss for him a benefit like you did for me 3.5 years ago, God. Make it the best thing that ever happened to him so that he'll turn his life completely to you, God. And he'll understand nothing in the natural is worth anything. Only a relationship with you, the Father, the God of the earth. That's all that matters, Lord. I pray that you touch his heart, make him have no pain, no hurt, no misunderstanding. And let him know that I love him as a brother in Christ. In Jesus' name, amen. 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 Great fight, man. You bad dude. You bad dude, man. You bad.
All right, brother.
Everybody,
There's
a plan Jesus Christ has for your life. Just accept it. Give into it.
Chilling moment. Ebo Elder barely can see out of both eyes, praying for Courtney Burton. Now, Ebo was hurt early in the fight. You see, early in the round 12, almost went down. Burton comes forward, turns out to be the worst thing he could do because he walks into some shots. Burton right now is a spent fighter, and his hands were down because he was tired. That's why he got hit flush with that left hand. Ebo now all pumped up from adrenaline when he sees his opponent hurt. And here's the first of 2 knockdowns. Oh, that is absolutely brutal. The man is defenseless at that point, and he falls as much from exhaustion because we know Ebo's not the biggest puncher. Didn't matter, those punches were so flush. Here's the end of the fight. One right, another one that was probably unnecessary, if not illegal. Doesn't matter, the fighter wasn't fully down, and the referee stops the fight. Amazing, amazing, physical, grueling fight.
Jimmy Lennon Jr. will now make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes, 10 seconds in round number 12. He's the winner by way of knockout and still the NABO lightweight champion, the Extreme Machine, Ebo